Hey guys, Sam here. Just a quick update on the 64 Impala. Did finally get it painted. It come out halfway decent. Um, I had done the clear paint and then clear, and then I sanded the clear again, kind of do that flow coat. So once I sanded the clear all the way around the car, then I reshot it, and it did help with some of the trash that I had in it. Now it's little, I mean, I got minimum trash in it. It's dirty from collecting dust. I got a few nibs, dirt nibs and stuff that I'm going to take out. So the next step is just to take out the nibs that I can, and then maybe sand it with 1200 and 1500 and 2000 and 3000, and then buff it out. But I think I'm just going to do the top part of the car, the sides, the doors on the sides, and anything below this body line I'm going to leave as is. I think that's what I'm going to do anyways. But what I was trying to attempt now was do the wiring, start the wiring. So I had bought a kit a while back, probably a few years back. I'm thinking 2-3 years, maybe been 4, from American Auto Wire, and it's for the 64 Impala kit, and it's supposed to come with everything in it, you know, include your wiring. And I did mount here's the fuse block. I did mount the fuse block to the firewall. Of course, you got to make your opening bigger than what the original opening is, and I had done that a while back. I had opened the kit up and just took out the fuse block and the template it comes with to make that hole bigger. Anyways, I mounted it to the firewall. It's got these sheet metal screws that you're supposed to mount from the inside, screw it to the firewall. The sheet metal screws stick out about 1 inch, and so I really didn't like that idea. So I'm going to come up with something different, either some bolts from the inside and bolt it to run some bolts from the outside and then put in nuts here on the inside, so you don't have those sharp edges of those sheet metal screws. Once I had this mounted on the firewall, I already had it mounted once. It fit good. Then I was just reading through the kit, and it says, you know, once you get that mounted, you got to follow the package letters that it comes with, G, H, and so on. But I was curious how I was going to mount these two harnesses. So these are 2 separate harnesses, one for the engine, doing this with my phone, and these are for the lamps, headlamps and all that, I'm guessing. So they come in 2 pieces. It tells you to put these together, which I did. It's got a bolt in the middle. It tells you to put it in the center there and bolt it down to the, let me make sure this is correct. Bolt it to the fuse block. Let's see here. It should go. Yeah, it goes like this. So you bolt it to the fuse block, which goes in there. And I did that, and I was turning that bolt, turning it, trying to get it started so it could be secured. And it wouldn't secure it, so I finally pulled it out, and I'm like, well, what's going on? So anyways, this fuse block doesn't have nothing behind it to hold that bolt. It's just a hole there and nothing behind it. I could stick my finger in here, and there's nothing behind it to hold the bolt. So I started looking in the packages, maybe thinking, you know, there was something back there behind it and it might have come loose, or they glued a nut back there somehow and it come loose. So I can't find anything in the packages. There's nothing in here that's, you know, loose or anything. I've done looked in there, and you can't take these apart because it's all put together. I mean, I think you can take it apart here, but it's not, you're not going to get much of it apart to see or to even do anything really. So I may try that, take it apart a little bit to separate it, maybe put some kind of glue a nut back there or something. or mount it to the firewall and try to reach up in there, hold something while someone turns the bolt out here. I'm guessing, I don't know if I'm missing something. I mean, I've read the instructions, and instructions, all it says is to put it on and bolt it on. Doesn't say anything, you know, saying that there's a nut included in the package that you got to put back there or whatever. I'll get this mounted on the firewall and show you guys what I'm talking about on the screws. And so I'll put y'all on pause and get that done, come back in here in a few minutes. But like I said, the car came out halfway decent. I did get a couple of runs in some areas, but they'll be easy to take out. Not too bad. I think one's way down there in the bottom, the quarter panel. One up here by the gas tank. The first time I clear coated, I didn't get not one run. And when I sanded it down, did the flow coat, I got those 2 or 3 runs, I think. But I'm kind of happy with how it came out. It's, you know, I think once I sand it again with to cut and buff, it's gonna, you know, it's a good 20 footer, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'll bring you guys back once I get that mounted on the firewall and show you what I'm talking about on those screws. All right, be right back. Okay, there's the way it is. I don't know if there's enough light there or what, but that's how it looks like with the fuse box mounted and those wiring harness with the 2 screws. See if I can get down here. Sticking out. There we go. So I really don't like the idea of these sheet metal screws sticking out here. I've already chipped my firewall here where I painted it. I'm probably gonna have to touch up. Well, we'll have to just touch up with some black paint there. So yeah, that's how they want you to mount it, and I just don't like that idea right there. Plus that I can't bolt that bolt into anything. One of the other things that I did get done was, let me see here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the firewall pad that goes in there. It's a different type. The ones that I've seen before have a cardboard. It's more of a cardboard type with the insulation. This one's a kind of a plastic, ABS type plastic cover with insulation behind it. So I did get that installed. I've got the Vintage Air box there installed. So that's there. So I just need to run the ducting and stuff. This car didn't have air conditioning, so it's going to be, the vents will mount down here. See if I can get a light. Ooh, I got a mess in here. It's just, ooh. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit better. So it's molded already. So when it goes around that transmission hump, and it was a little bit hard to install. I mean, once you get it in there, try to work it, you do have to trim a little bit here and there. Had to get some more of these, but it comes with some of these. They're plastic, and they push in the hole there, and they pop out. But at first, it seems like it's not going to fit, so you really got to work with it and get it positioned right and push those in there so it'll come out the firewall. I haven't cut the openings for the steering wheel yet. I had to cut the opening for the fuse box. I mean, the cutouts are there. You just have to trim it, make it fit, and then cut that insulation. Plus, it has the, what do you call it, that I sprayed on the inside here, the lizard. Shoot, I forget what they call it. Some type of liner behind that firewall. And then also, I also put some of this Dynamat liner So it's I think back there behind there it's maybe a 1/4 inch or maybe an 1/8 inch, just to give it some sound barrier and some heat resistant. But here's those plastic things that I was talking about that come out here. Once you push them in, then they kind of lock into place there. So that was one thing that I had done. And I was trying to pull my moldings out just to kind of mock them up there, just to fit it in. And I can't figure out how this went. I mean, I know it goes in there, but I can't remember what kind of clips it had. I lost the clips that go down here in the bottom. I found some on eBay. I've got the glass coming. The glass probably be here Monday, Tuesday next week. Today's Friday after Thanksgiving. Both the glass, the front windshield and the back windshield are coming. So hope to get that installed soon. I'm looking for my vent window. I have this side. I cannot find that other side. I know I took it out of the car. I thought I put them all in the same place. I had put them up in this attic part. The other day I pulled out all the glass side windows, 1/4 windows, everything down, and the right hand side vent window's missing. Yeah, this is the left. So I don't know what I did with it. So I'm in the process of searching for that. Hopefully I didn't throw it away. I mean, I don't think I did. I don't throw anything away. I usually box it or wrap it up, put it somewhere, and then I forget. The headliner, I haven't ordered it yet, but I've got it. I've got something. I'm thinking about going with the aqua like it had, or maybe a white headliner. White headliner, everything else original, of the aqua turquoise seats. But I just wanted to do something different on the headliner. Still undecided. I just thought maybe white would look different. I did want to go with a white interior, but then I decided no, I'll just go back with the other one. But I said still undecided. The bows, headliner bows, I had taken them all out. I didn't number them, didn't mark them, didn't do anything. So I'm probably going to have a hell of a time getting that in there. I just started putting the bows up there, trying to figure out where they might have gone. These 3 bows, this one, and this one that go towards the front, they're all the same size, same shape. The only 2 different ones is the 2 in the back. And when I switch these around, that one fit better where it was there. If I put it up here, it's kind of like a little short. So I'm guessing that's right. We'll find out. All right, that'll be it for now. Thanks.